with Jared and Brandon Drink from Visioneers.
Yeah, the movie's about set in an alternate reality where people actually physically blow up from repression or stress or unfulfilled desires, however you want to define it. It's a comedy.
It's hilarious. No, it's based on that saying, do you feel like I feel like I'm gonna explode. And so we all walk around in life with certain things we haven't dealt with in our lives and we kind of can ignore. Well, in this world, you have to find a way to deal with them because if you don't, you're going to explode. And so it's about a way of dealing with unhappiness or dealing with doubt and trying to create some kind of meaning in your life.
It's based on a true story.
What was it like working with Zach and Judy?
It was great, one thing you fear making an independent movie and having names like that on board, so are they going to come in and try and, bowl you over and play, I'm kind of the hotshot doing you a favor here, and they totally weren't, everyone involved in the project, especially those two, wanted to just do an independent movie. They fell in love with the characters, they liked the script, they liked Brandon and I, like everyone else involved, they just wanted to come and give their best, give 100%, so, that was priceless, yeah.
Absolutely.
What was it like for you having a brother as a producer?
It was great, not only as the producer, but also the writer. He understood the story better than I think any other producer ever could. So, in fighting for locations and fighting for shooting days or cast or whatever, he was coming from the right place, which is, to serve the script. Which I don't know a lot of producers necessarily have.
It's not like you get a writing degree and then go work for the writing corporation. It's actually pretty hard to make it, and it's still hard. And so this desire to live life your way, to achieve your passion and your dream, is where a lot of the main character struggle comes from, which is wholly based on us trying to be filmmakers and not have to live and work the way everybody else says we need to.
LA is the center of all the best filmmakers in the world, so it's kind of like you're going to the heart of it and saying, all right, let's compete against the best of the best and see how we do.
Yeah.
We're here with Dana Nachman and Don Hardy from Witch Hunt. I'm so curious as to what it was about this particular story that made you want to make this film.
Well, we're journalists, and we've done a lot of stories on wrongful conviction, but you always hear about it right when it's about to end, when the person gets out. So we followed John Stoll's case when he was in prison, and we weren't sure whether or not he would get out. So we were really interested in that respect, and then we watched him get out. We were so thrilled for him, and then we learned that his case was just the tip of the iceberg, that there were so many other people in the past who had gone through exactly what he did, were convicted wrongfully. Yeah, these people were just regular folks. They were moms and dads. Now I'm a mom since I started working on this, and I can't imagine my kids being taken away from me, and that's exactly what happened to these people. So it's shocking. These people are no different from any of the people watching this show, from me or Don, and we can't believe it happened to them, and we hope that people relate to that and make changes because of it. We're really happy. Some of the people in our film hadn't seen it until a couple of weeks ago, and we all sat in a little hotel room and watched it, and there were tears around, but they were so happy. And one of the girls in it said, "How did you get in our brains?" And we thought that was such a nice thing for them to say, that they felt closure from this. One of the women said it was like 4 years of therapy, and so it was amazing. It was amazing.
There's a little rumor going around that you got picked up for distribution. Do you want to comment on that?
Sure. MSNBC Films has bought the movie, and we're so amazingly thrilled that everybody in America, mostly who get cable, can see this. It's our little movie that could, and so we're absolutely thrilled.
We're here with Arnaud Desplechin from A Christmas Tale, and actually your film is premiering here this evening. How do you feel about that?
Thrilled, just scared. Both. Because we shown the film in Cannes, it was in the official competition, and the film was in Toronto too. And we showed it at the New York Film Festival. The Los Angeles audience is quite specific. It's quite specific. Nothing to do with New York. It's really peculiar. There is something purely American here, which is so different from New York. So different. It's brutal. It's brutal, and the characters. Everything is brutal, and the characters love good jokes. So it's in between. It's between melodrama. It could be a melodrama, and actually. The film becomes a slapstick comedy, so it's just in between,
I'm here with Albert Serra from Birdsong. So now the film is amazing, and the cinematography is very unique and unconventional. Can you say anything about the choices that you made on that?
If you see his film, that it's a documentary about the making of my film, you can see that it's something crazy, because you work with non-professional actors that are from my small village, and they are almost completely stupid. So you can imagine shooting a biblical film with stupid non-actors, with 90% of the members of the crew that are all from my small village too. So it's a big mess.
We're here with Christina DeRosa, and I have a question for you. I know that you're a big television star. Like, how has it been to transition into film? I know you've got several feature films coming out.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. I love to work. That's what I'm here to do. I love to be on set. I love to wake up early, get there in the morning, you know, hair and makeup, be on set, working on the lines and working on your scenes, and get there and you're doing it, and you're working till 8, 9 o'clock at night maybe. Hopefully by 9 o'clock you're off and go home and brush your teeth and take off your makeup and wake up and do it all again. And I love that lifestyle. I really do. And of course, when you're doing features, you have months off at a time, or you have a couple weeks off in between, so you can, you know, you have your weekends off usually, and you have some time. But doing a TV series is definitely a lot of work, but it's nothing like it. You're developing an entire person. It's extraordinary.